This video's about to get very surgical, so stay with me, all right? It was in our face this whole time, bro. This whole time, bro. And this is why you gotta decode Kendrick Lamar lyrics. Even if you get them wrong, it might lead you to the right direction, okay? Because if we was locked in the way we should have been, okay, seeing where Kendrick's career had been going, we probably wouldn't have been able to predict that this Gatorade commercial was coming out. And now that I know the way we could have predicted this Gatorade commercial coming out, I'm pretty sure I can predict the next things that are about to come out. And I believe that y'all will watch this video later on, and y'all watch this video now and then come back to it later on and say, he was right, bro. Okay? We're going to break this down one by one. Now, the Gatorade commercial comes out, right? And I already know y'all going to think this is a reach at this part, but that's why you got to stay with me, okay? In the second verse of Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar goes on to say, ain't no law, boy, you ball boy, fetch Gatorade or something. Now, that could be light. You feel me? That could be very light. That could just be a punchline that's, you know what I mean? And it was a fire bar. And we could just look past it. Nothing crazy, right? But then he does a Gatorade commercial. Now, initially, that sounds like, okay, bro, that's a coincidence, okay? But too many coincidences, I don't know. When you start tagging up a bunch of coincidences, that's when I'm like, okay, this might not be a coincidence. Now let's go to the GNX snippet, the one that we thought was going to be on GNX Bodies, right? I can't wait for him to drop that song, by the way. He goes on to say, I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I can power lift with Olympians too. The etiquette speak with a vigilant tongue. The predicate this time is FU. I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I can power lift with Olympians too. Okay? Now that's the interesting thing. Because not too long after this came out, right? And I know y'all remember this. They ended up saying that Kendrick Lamar could be a potential performer at the 2028 Summer Olympics. And what people don't know about these Olympics, because they're going to be in Los Angeles. That's two coincidences, okay? And this is my whole thing. Once again, it could easily be written off as a coincidence, just a fire bar, and all that good stuff, right? But too many coincidences, and I'm going to stop calling it a coincidence. That's just me, okay? That's just me. Let's move forward. In Hey Now with Dodie 6, one of my favorite songs on the album, right? We get to the second verse, okay? No, it's the third verse. We get to the third verse. All right. Check this out. And they talk about, hey, we mean mugging Dodie Doe into the port. If they talking about playing ball, me and my team gonna get the scoring. If they talk about playing ball, they can take it up with Jordan. It's ball heads and a heckler for all endorsements. So hold on. Not only did he talk about taking it up with Jordan, he then went to the next bar and said endorsements. Now, once again, it could sound like a reach. And a coincidence. But too many coincidences in the same space, and I'm going to stop calling it a coincidence. What just happened not that long ago? Michael Jordan was in the club requesting Not Like Us. When was the last time you seen Michael Jordan requesting a song of any nature by any rapper? Since when? Okay, let's take a read of this article. Long before Kendrick Lamar was topping charts and bodying verses, K-Dot had one name in his head, Michael Jordan. Back in 2015, he told Radio 6, I feel like Michael Jordan could do any and everything. That admiration wasn't just about sports, it was about excellence. Kendrick even dropped a track named after MJ on his overly dedicated mixtape. And honestly, that says a lot. But here's where things get interesting. While Kendrick and other rappers have thrown their love with the GOAT for years, MJ hasn't exactly tossed that love back at the rap world. It's kind of wild, especially with collabs like Travis Scott and Drake working with Jordan Brand. Still, Jordan's been known to keep his distance from the music scene. That is until now. Just this past weekend, him and his wife Yvette Prieto were seen living it up in Mary Lou's West Palm Beach at this time. And he didn't just show up, he showed out. Apparently, the DJ wasn't accepting a request that night. But according to a viral clip, Michael Jordan ended up asking for it. And what track did he ask for? Not Like Us. Let's go back to Hey Now. If they talking about playing ball, they can take it up with Jordan. It's ball heads in the heckler for all endorsements. And you telling me not even a year later, Michael Jordan does something so out of character that it went viral on all platforms. All of a sudden, Michael Jordan is showing love to Kendrick Lamar? The Michael Jordan. That's interesting. How much y'all want to bet not that long from now we get a Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jordan collaboration or Jordan's collaboration? How much y'all want to bet? Who want to bet? Maybe even a Jordan commercial. Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet? I'm willing to bet money. Because once again, it could be a coincidence, but too many coincidences, and I'm going to stop calling it a coincidence, bruh. Okay? Once again, the Gatorade commercial comes out. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy, fetch Gatorade or something. The GNX snippet. I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I can power lift with Olympians too. Kendrick Lamar might be performing at the 2028 Summer Olympics. What do you say? If they talk about playing ball, they could take it up with Jordan. It's ball heads and the heckler for all endorsements. Less than a year later, Michael Jordan does something we've never seen him do all of a sudden. And request a Kendrick Lamar song in a club. It could be a coincidence, but too many coincidences, and I'm going to stop calling it a coincidence. It's that simple, bro. It's really that simple. And whoever want to get in the comments and talk about them reaching and boom, boom, that's cool. But I guarantee you, I'm willing to put money. I guarantee you that you'll be coming back to this video and saying, damn, when the Jordan endorsement come out or whatever, and saying, right, that's why it's important to dissect the lyrics. And even if you get it wrong, to try to dissect the lyrics. What's wrong with you using your brain anyway? Even if you are wrong, you use your brain to critically think, use context clues, and come to conclusions. That's exercise regardless. That's exercise regardless. You see what I'm saying? And even if you don't agree, you gotta admit, this is valid, bro. This is very valid, bro. I don't think this is on accident. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're missing some stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if we missing some stuff, bruh. All right? That's really all I wanted to talk about. Also, that one video I made where I told y'all Drake is distracting y'all, it was some of y'all in the comments talking about clickbait this, clickbait that, or whatever because you didn't want to read between the lines or do your own research. That's cool. But DJ Academics addressed it on his stream. And we're going to break that down today. We're going to break that down today. For sure. Because for all the people that were saying that, I don't think that would be a clickbait video if somebody of DJ Academics caliber felt like he needed to address it publicly. We're going to talk about it though. Stay tuned. I'm dropping the video today. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.